What is up, guys? Back with another video. Just realized after driving like 40 minutes and have my laptop with me. Hell yeah, here we go. We're back in business. Can't keep the kid down. I just finished working inside Barnes & Noble. And oh man, cryptocurrency's dropping pretty hard. What do you guys think? You think it's the end of the cycle? Or you think it's got one more leg up? We'll say that when the Fed policy eases, we're gonna see another leg up, like 2017. I don't know though. I'm so sick of speculating. I like to invest in what I can calculate. I like real estate or dividends. I just like cash flow. I just want to figure out a way to replace my paycheck. Keep it simple. It's different when you got 4 kids and a business. It's on your life situation. As you get older, it changes, your investing style changes. You'll see what I'm talking about if you're real young. I like focusing on cash flow. I'm in the 60,000 a year range right now. Passive income, cash flow. I don't have to trade my time for it. What I love the most about it is I can sit down with a piece of paper and I can determine what the cash flow will be in 5 years from now. It's going to be over $100,000 a year if all the companies within SHD continue to raise their dividends like they have over the past 10 years. Their average rate of dividend growth. If you're young, you know, it may not be the best way to invest. Probably just dollar cost average the S&P. If I would have done that from the beginning, I would have probably been better off than I am now. Or stuck with real estate. I had rentals in 2022. I sold them all. You know, I forgot the rule that I'm buying for cash flow. I do have to say, all the huge, big, massive returns I ever had, they were all in speculative stocks, like the quantum win I had last year, earlier in the channel, or years ago with Shopify, 2021 or 2020, I can't remember, with Shiba. I can't remember, but all those were speculative wins. But I'll tell you what happened with every single one of those. A big tax bill. I did do good with them. A big tax bill. And then I chased the dragon like a drug addict, trying to get the feeling again, trying to find the next winner. And you think you can do it again, you get confirmation bias, and then you try to find the next one, and then you end up losing a lot of the gains you made. If you do speculate, doing it with a small portion of your portfolio, and when you do get those outsized returns, take a little froth off the top and put it into something you can rest your head on, like something like dividends or something more conservative, the S&P 500. Or you're gonna end up like me, running on borrowed time. Look, park brake broken. I'm down to 31 miles on my gas. I got 2 flat tires, a cracked windshield. I'm wearing pajamas, and it's the middle of the afternoon, and I'm not at work. That's because I'm chasing time freedom. That's real wealth to me. Be able to spend time with my kids and family, not be stressed out all the time. You gotta leave money on the table. This is probably bad advice, but I'm saying, like, I've tried to optimize the business, my lifestyle, and everything to where I have time freedom, so I won't have regrets when it comes to spending time with my family. Because you only get so long with your kids, you know, they grow up so quick. That's was my real goal, and that's my main goal. And then my second goal is to create that passive stream of income that will be there for me when I'm older and I can't work, or for my kids if something happens to me, or my wife. I always dreamed of getting to a certain level. As a kid, you know, I dreamed my neighbor had an E30 M3. My stepdad had all kinds of cars when I was growing up. And I always kind of had the dream of having I always loved cars. I was a mechanic, you know, for most of my life. But what I'm saying is I dreamed of having that setup and the financial freedom. So that's kind of what I'm chasing. Because a lot of people say, like, sell the 911 and you can get there quicker. I could get there quicker, but kind of dreamed of having set up like this thing. I'm going to be the guy with the old 911. This thing's going to be all old and worn out and broken down, but it'll be paid for, and I'll have it as something I can enjoy if it still runs. That was the dream setup I have. And have a certain type of car I want to have, and have the financial freedom. That was like the goal, you know? That was the dream. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get to that. I'm trying not to lose money. Like, you forget that when you lose money, you got to make 100% back if you lose 50%. If I would have kept things simple, not speculated so much, when it was the glory days and the heydays and the Goldilocks era of Facebook ads and I was making money, I didn't speculate too much. I put most of it into rentals, but I would have just been a little smarter. Kept it simple and kept it like a system, I'd be way, 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 way better off right now, and I would have saved myself so many years of stress, so much less activity, so much less movement. We mistake busy work and movement for progress. Sometimes you're just running around in circles, not getting anywhere. Guys back at the house doing dishes. I think I'm trying to change the whole message of the YouTube channel. Making money to actually just create a life you don't need a vacation from. Kind of what I've been chasing, actually, and I think maybe I gave the wrong impression with the things I talk about, because I always talk about investing. But really, it doesn't even have to be about material things or anything like that. More just time freedom, peace of mind. Right now, I'm trying to do that mainly through dividends and a business that cash flows. Not a business I'm super stressed out about, a business I really love doing. You know what I mean? Like something I enjoy. being creative. It's super fun. Guys, back at the house, I'm with the baby. I'm putting dishes away. Just finished at the gym. I'm walking like a zebra that was just born as I did legs.